Namaste and welcome. I'm going to take you through this 15-minute evening full body stretch. This is day 23 of the evening yoga movement, where we do 15 minutes of yoga every night as a way to unwind. If you're new, you can absolutely just enjoy this class on its own, but if you would like to get in the habit of practicing in the evening, I would love to have you join our free challenge. You can do so by clicking the link down below in the description box. So for today's practice, we are going to begin in a ragdoll forward fold. And we're going from a ragdoll fold into a wide-legged fold, so I'm going to stay facing towards you guys. Start with your feet about hip-width distance apart, and you can bend your knees quite generously as you let yourself bend and relax over your legs. And I'm just holding on to my elbows as a way to provide a little bit more traction through the spine. I want you to really feel your head be heavy and your neck is fully relaxed. Even soften the muscles in your mouth, like feel your cheeks drop, your tongue, the muscles around your eyes. Just letting gravity pull you into this forward fold. And again, bend your knees as much as you want and maybe sway a little bit side to side. And our affirmation for tonight's practice is, I feel more at ease with every breath I take. I feel more at ease with every breath I take. And let's take a cleansing breath here in the fold, in through the nose and out through your mouth. Letting go. Release your hands to the mat, turn your heels in, toes out, come into a squat before we go into our wide-legged fold. Just let the blood come back down so we're not inverting for too long here. You can press your hands at your heart. Use your elbows to widen your knees a little bit more. Feel a nice lift here through your spine. And hands come back down, bend into your knees again, or start to straighten your legs. And you can just toe heel your feet out wide. You want both feet to be parallel to the shorter edges of your mat. And then relax your upper body back down. It might feel good to walk your hands back, getting your palms in line with your heels, bending at your elbows, and just notice where you're distributing your body weight. Staying in the fold, walk your hands over towards your left foot and left leg and see if you can grab a hold of that leg as you fold in towards your shin. And release those hands, walk them over towards your right leg. Grab a hold of whatever you can and fold into the side now. Just getting even deeper through those right hamstrings. Take one more big breath in. And release. Bring your hands back to center. You can lift up just a little bit so you can turn your heels in, toes out, similar to what we were doing in our squat. But this time, Skandasana, bend into your left knee. And you might choose to stay up here, or you can start flexing the right foot and lowering down. Pressing that left hip open, and we'll switch sides, pushing up. This time your right knee will bend, maybe stay up high or sink your hips down low. Pushing that right knee open, flexing through your left foot. And continue to spin towards the front of your mat. We're going to find downward facing dog from here. Step your right foot back next to your left. You want your hands shoulder width distance apart, feet are hip width distance apart. Take a cleansing breath again here, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Shaking out your head. And let's bring our knees to the mat. Come all the way down onto your belly. And you can widen your hands off the mat, coming up onto your fingertips. Little waving cobras here. As you inhale, push into the floor. Start to lift and curl up. Exhale, soften down. 2 more, just like this. Inhale, lifting up. And lowering down. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Let's come into our laying chest opener, sometimes called broken wing pose. You can bring your right arm out to the side, bending at your elbow, palm is facing down to the floor. You roughly want your elbow to be just a little bit higher than your shoulder. And you can roll onto your right hip, right shoulder, and right ear. And I'm just using my left hand to push into the floor. It might be more comfortable for you to bring your hand to your low back. So breathe into that right shoulder. Try to relax a little more with every breath. And let's release. We'll go to the other side. Straighten your legs. And you're going to bring your left arm out to the side, bending at your elbow, keeping the elbow just a little higher than your shoulder. Roll onto your left hip and left ear. And maybe push your right hand into the floor or bring your right hand to your low back. And taking slow, steady breaths is a great way to promote relaxation at the end of the day. And doing less, moving slowly, and really taking the time to transition from whatever kind of day you've had, transitioning into this time of rest and relaxation. Take one more full big breath here. And let's release. We'll press back into a wide-legged child's pose. So your big toes will be together, knees as wide as you would like them to be. The wider they are, the more intensely you'll feel this through the inner thighs. Walk your hands forward and fold on down. I feel more at ease with every breath I take. Try to surrender in the pose. And start to walk your hands in, inch by inch. And just bring your knees a little bit closer in towards one another. Sitting on your heels. And you can reach your left arm up to the sky, side bend over. And now think of rolling down towards the floor. So instead of facing up, you're trying to get your chest to face down towards the mat. Keep reaching through your left fingertips. And roll all the way forward towards your knees. And walk your hands in to lift back up. Same thing on the other side. So traditional side bend first. Right arm up and over. And then adding the contraction, so you're reaching more in a diagonal and rounding through your spine, really lengthening out through your right arm as if someone was pulling on your wrist. And keep rolling down towards your knees, coming all the way up. Roll your shoulders up and back a few times. And you can reverse this in the other direction. And take a few neck rolls and neck circles. Drop your head to one side and roll your chin down towards your chest. Circling back to the other ear. We'll just do that a few times, little half moon circles. Feel more at ease with every breath I take. One more on each side. Coming all the way back up through to center and come to take a seat. We can close our practice together by joining our hands at the heart, lifting up tall. And let's chant Om one time together. Inhale to chant, big breath in. Om. Namaste. Thank you everyone for doing this bedtime yoga stretch with me. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this went and use the hashtag good evening so I know you're part of this evening yoga movement. I'll see you tomorrow night for our next practice. I would love for you to just take 5 minutes and do this affirmation meditation. Please do subscribe to my channel to support free yoga on the internet. You can do so just by clicking the subscribe button right here. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow.